Hello, you join me in the van. She's a bit dusty. I've cleaned all the back, but I've kind of forgot about the front. We've not long got back off holiday, and we were meant to be going to the Lake District to the Crafty Blinders meet up, but we just it's so far for us. So by the time we would have got there, we would have almost had been having to head back. We're pretty shattered from holiday. However, we've both missed the van loads, so we are Tone's working this afternoon, so I'm going off on a little solo adventure just the afternoon. I don't think I'm going to stay because I've really missed my bed and the dogs in the morning, so I want to get back for them. And then what else? Oh yeah, and then tomorrow morning I think we're going to go out in the van as well and just park up somewhere and have a cup of tea and a coffee. So that is the plan. So shocker, I'm heading to a seaside town near me. Hopefully I can get parked up where I want. If I can, I'll talk you through it. And we're going to go on a little walk into a town, grab a coffee, mosey, come back to the van, maybe try another park up near there because there is a place I would like to stay for the night. So I kind of want to recce it. So I've got that place at some point. And then maybe the woods, because again, that's another place I'd like to recce. Not an overnight stay there, I don't think, but a nice daytime park up. So come with me. I managed to get the last spot in a row of parking. There's a big motorhome there. I just had a feeling there might be a space the other side of it. So I chanced it and I got it. I'm literally right by the seawall. It's not exactly where I wanted to be, but actually up where I was going to be was so busy that I think even if I had got a spot up there by some miracle, I probably wouldn't have felt comfortable sitting in the van up there because it would have been really busy. This is a little bit more secluded. I have got to pay to park here, which kills me, but I will do it. Okay, so I'm parked up by the beach. And now we're going to have a little walk into town. I am shocked how busy it is. It's a weekend in October. We're in Whitstable, by the way. I wouldn't ever usually come down here in the summer because it'd be heaving. So this is probably more where we come like autumn, winter. So maybe all the other locals around. But yeah, I'll show you the town in a bit. Okay, so we're down the harbour, just past loads of little huts, little bars, restaurants and things like that. I don't know why I feel so anxious now. But this is the actual harbour bit. Here's the sheds where there's like little food and drink things. There's shops in the huts back there. How incredibly awkward do I look? I'm going to head into town first for a mooch before I come back this way and maybe grab, there's a really good cake stall back there, maybe grab one of them to have in the van because I forgot a little brownie. I can't believe how busy it is. What is lovely is there are so many dogs. Okay, so this is the beach. That's the harbour where I came from, and that bit there leads into town. It's a really good pub there. I was going to go in that pub for a drink, but I can't believe how busy. I went to the charity shop. I could barely move in there, so I didn't film. But I have decided this is too peoply for me, so I'm going to head back to the van, drop these off, and I'm going to walk in the other direction to Tankerton because I drove through there and it was like busy enough to have an atmosphere, but not wild crazy. So I'm going to go up there and go to my favourite little restaurant and get a drink and sit outside, and I'm going to grab my book on my way past the van. Okay, I'm nearly at Tankerton and I'm just about to go up the slope towards the town, and yeah, I'm going to go, it's quietened off a bit, which is nice. I'm going to check out the parking up here because there are more spaces available. I am 100% when I walk through Tankerton going to move the van up here because it's too busy down there. Yeah, Tankerton is a lot quieter. 10 out of 10 charity shops. Got my book. I'm going to pitch up, and I think I don't know whether to have a coffee or a small glass of red and some olives. That is my plan. So we've got 10 out of 10 steak dinner tonight. But look at this. This is why I come down here. It's beautiful, especially when it's peaceful. It's just wild right now. Whoa. Oh my god, today. But my favourite place was shut. They've just shut and then they opened back up this evening. So I found another little spot and a pumpkin spice latte and a pumpkin cookie, just in case you were unsure. But I was 100% a basic bit, and I am. So I'm going to walk down the beach. I did pop in a taxi shop and got a book for time and a very cute little decorative house placard thing, ceramic one, which I will show you later. I'm in a lot today. Can you tell I haven't been on camera? I haven't filmed for a while. It's really so much busier than I anticipated. The sky has gone very grey, so there's part of me that's hoping, and I don't even mind if I get a bit wet, that it will rain just before I get back to the van and everyone can piss off and I can sit there in peace. How very selfish of me. But until then, I'm going to sit down the beach, find a bench, drink my coffee and eat my cookie. This is the walk back. Tone will probably put some fancy music over there. Okay, I'm on the beach. I found Solitude. This is me and an abandoned kayak. So there's actually some guy, you probably can't see him, but he's setting up for like a birthday party with fire pits. Really lovely. This is more like it. This is more like it. Those beach huts behind me would be like the dream to have. I think in a minute we're going to go down. I'll take you down when I've had, not in a minute, I'm going to sit here for a bit, my book and my coffee. And then there's like a split of sand that goes out into the sea, and as I was walking up it was completely covered and it's now revealing itself, so I think it's just coming out. So if it's still out we'll walk down there and get super sandy and I'll take you out there and show you that, because it's really lovely. There's like the old sea forts are out there. Yeah, there's a lot of geese, I think, practicing their like flying, which it seems quite late in the year for them to still be here. But it's also like I'm sitting on the beach in a cardigan, and considering we got back from like 30 odd degrees temperatures the other day, this is not feeling cold at all. So I'm using my coat as a blanket. But yeah, let's have some coffee. Well, that was lovely. I read the first couple of chapters of a new book, which I have a feeling I've read before. It's The Journalist from Everest, the 1996, where there was a big storm. The film, the one that the film Everest is based on, it's called Into the Air. It's that book. I think I've read it before. I've read a couple of books about Everest. I've read loads of books. I love it. Fascinates me. Never in a million years would I attempt it. I'd like my brother to climb it, but I just feel now it's quite dangerous because it's a tourist trap. I'm very anti-people today, aren't I? I'm going to go down on the split, I think. There is quite a lot of people down there now. I left it too late. Really good coffee. I need to look up the name of this place because the coffee and the cookie were really good. So I can't remember what it's called, but I paid by card, so it probably came out of my bank. So I'll have a look. Okay, let me show you the split. That's it out there. Just little banked up sand. So that over there, I think, is Sheppey, the Isle of Sheppey, which kind of want to do a wild camp on the Isle of Sheppey, because there's some really beautiful spots, and I think winter probably be a good time. So maybe we'll do that soon. These are the beach huts. They're worth a fortune. I would love one. I'd probably only be here in winter, to be honest with you. Just been messaging Tone about our plans for tonight, and I think I might vlog them as well because I haven't vlogged much. Yeah, the splits get busier and busier. I'm not going down, guys, because I'm just going to get covered in sand in the van. So wander back to the van and then we'll see where it takes us. This here is a little house you can rent, I think, to stay in, or they do like weddings there. I think that's the wedding one. It's absolutely adorable. It's called the Beacon House. And I once saw a lady here with a coffee and a pug on her lap and thought, life goals. Yeah, you can get married there. Imagine getting married there to that view. That's impressive. Okay, so this is where I got parked up outside the Hotel Continental. Like I said, I wouldn't stay here overnight, but last little spot. I'm going to give Tankerton one last shot because I can drive that way back. Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Yeah, I can drive that way back, and then we'll see if there is a spot there, and if we can, we shall get parked up and I can show you the lovely Tankerton slope. So I never ever drive in my car. I know that's really weird, but I just feel too restricted. Okay, let's go. Got a spot miles away from where I usually park, but I thought I'd cock my parking right up, and I was like, no, I've smashed it. And there's an elderly couple of cars in front watching me, and they were like, go on, and I did it. But I'm at the, like, it's not really a cliff, slope top down to the beach. I'm getting the back, and I'm going to show you what I procured at the charity shops today. Okay, I think you can see me. It's only 4 things, but I love stuff like this. This is Tone Loves Wilbur Smith, and there was a book that he was missing. I thought this was the one. I've since spoken to him and it's not, but he hasn't read this one called The Quest. That was £1. It's missing its like slip dust cover, but we don't. Actually, I'm going to save this till last because it's my favourite. A little tea light holder, but it's got quite high glass size. Well, that'd be perfect for in here because a lot of our tea light holders are low and I worry about the flame, whereas that's quite high-sided, and I like that it can hang from somewhere when we're parked up. These, imagine all black, like black long sleeve top, little black pleated skirt, black tights. Pow. I was like, oh, they're lovely. And then I looked and they're my size, and they were £6. And I'd pay, they're from Relate, I'd pay a lot more than that. Haven't tried them on yet, but bargain for autumn vibes. And then this is my final thing. This is in Tankerton, in one of my favourites, the Sue Ryder charity shop, not the clothes one. The clothes one's really good as well, but this is the like household one further up the high street. And this was on the wall, and the guy in there, he's so lovely, and he was talking about how he can tell when people have touched the displays and things like this. And I spotted this and I went and found him and I was like, can I take something off your wall? He's like, yeah, I'm not that bad. So this was £5, but I kept going back to it and looking at it, and I might go in here actually. Don't know where. We're running out of wall space, lads. If not, maybe in our bedroom, or maybe in my shed. I love little houses and this is the little house plaque. How adorable is that? And it just sits on the wall. It's from Hazel Ceramic, authentically detailed from surviving examples in London's Haymarket and Oxford Street, late 18th century, reign of George III, typical of its time, with double bowed windows and central door with fan light. Design made and hand painted in England. How lovely is that? It's called, the set is called A Nation of Shopkeepers. So I just thought that was really cute. I like the reds and the pinks. It could go, I don't know, it's ceramic. It probably shouldn't go in here, but if we fixed it properly, I really like it. I just loved it. We're meant to be just getting rid of some stuff and downsizing. Not with any real plan in mind, but just with the future in mind. Oh, LinkedIn, absolutely not. It's Saturday. Yeah, with the future in mind, like downsizing and getting rid of some stuff. But I just thought, oh, do you know what? If I don't get that, I'm going to think and think and think about it. I also wanted to show you this, which I picked up a little while ago. And it's called Poems to Live Your Life By. And I just think if you see this book anywhere in a charity shop or something, pick it up because it would make, it's beautiful. So it's got all different categories. And I just think it'd make the most wonderful present. I should probably give it to someone. But I'm a little bit in love with it. So I might read it and then pass it on. So one of them on the back, it says, "But I, being poor, have only my dreams. I have spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly because you tread on my dreams." But yeah, it's beautiful and it's all illustrated. So very lovely. And I think I picked that up for like £1. It may have even been in one of my previous hauls. Yeah, so I'm going to chill here for a bit. I think just sunset, unfortunately, is behind me. Oh, but I can dog watch here. There's a big boxer just walking past. Pink collar on, so I'm going to say she, and she's a chunky babe. The owner, not what I expected. That is one of my favourite games. Like you see a dog and you don't quite see the owner straight away, and you're like, oh, what are they going to look like? Not what I expected, to be honest. Okay, well, I may be back in a bit, but I'm just going to chill here, maybe read some more of my book, and then I think I'll head home in a bit. Okay, I'm regretting my outfit choices now. I'm a bit chilly, just sitting with my book. And now the sun's gone, it's pretty chilly, but look at the view. And it is so much quieter now, so I'm happier. Oh, there's that split out there. There's still a couple of people out on it. The tide has really gone out now. They're really far out. No, I'm not walking back down there. It's very peaceful down here now. The van is just behind me. I don't know if you can see it. I wouldn't park here for the night because I'm right outside somebody's beautiful house who's probably paid over £1 million for their views. I don't need to look at my van. So I'm just going to chill here a bit longer, but I'm getting really chilly and I need to sort the van out. So I've got no leggings and no trackies in there. Actually, that's not true. I've got a pair of leggings, but this is a play suit that I've got on and I haven't got a top to go with it. So like I thought trackies I could get away because I could just tuck the play suit into it, but leggings, absolutely not. And the only other coat in there, dry robes in the back. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna head home soon, read a little bit more and head back. And then I think, we're gonna have a fire in the garden, so I might show you that later. Hello, this is poorly Abby the next day. I didn't film an outro last night, so you've got me. Well, I did. I filmed me making a curry and outside and stuff like that, but it basically went on for too long. So that's going to be a separate vlog. So, God. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my trip to Whitstable. Here's me with my hair oil. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what videos you want to see more of. There is a curry cooking video coming. And there'll be some more van stuff coming. We're hoping in November to get away for a chunk of time. So that's exciting.